Do you ever feel like your heart is about to beat out of your chest when you walk into a crowded room? Or maybe your mind goes completely blank the second someone asks you a question. If that sounds familiar, you are absolutely not alone. And this video is for you. Host takes a small, reassuring step closer to the camera. Smile becomes more personal. Hi everyone, I'm a psychologist, and for the past 2 decades, I've had the privilege of guiding thousands of people who's like you, out of the shadows of anxiety and into a life they truly love. I've read just about every psychology book on the shelf, but more importantly, I've sat with people and seen firsthand what actually works. Social anxiety isn't a personality flaw, it's a pattern, and patterns can be changed. Today, I want to share 3 powerful, practical steps that you can start using right away to break free from its grip. First, let's reframe the spotlight. One of the biggest lies social anxiety tells you is that everyone is watching you, judging every single thing you do and say. It's called the spotlight effect. It feels incredibly real, but I promise you, it's mostly an illusion. Think about the last time you were at a party or a meeting. Can you remember what the person next to you was wearing, or the exact words they used when they spoke? Probably not. And that's because, who's like you, most people are wrapped up in their own world, worrying about their own spotlight. So, your first mission is to actively challenge this thought. When you feel that heat of the spotlight, take a breath and tell yourself, most people are focused on themselves, not me. Then, try shifting your focus outward. Instead of worrying about how you're coming across, get curious about someone else. Ask them a simple question about their day. This small shift from self-focus to other focus is a game. It takes the pressure off and turns a scary situation into an opportunity for genuine connection. The second step is what I call starting small and stacking wins. Overcoming social anxiety isn't about suddenly becoming the life of the party overnight. That's way too much pressure. It's about building your confidence brick by brick through small, manageable exposures. Think of it like training a muscle. You wouldn't start by trying to lift 300 pounds, would you? You'd start with a weight you can handle. So, what's your 5-pound weight in a social situation? Maybe it's just making eye contact and smiling at the barista when you get your coffee. Maybe it's giving a one-word answer to a cashier instead of just nodding. Your goal for this week could be as simple as saying hello to a neighbor you usually just walk past. Once you've done that in Savibwich, your brain gets a little piece of evidence that says, hey, that wasn't so bad. The next time, maybe you ask the barista how their day is going. You are intentionally creating a ladder of challenges, each one slightly bigger than the last. Each step you climb is a win that rewires your brain and proves that you are more capable and resilient than your anxiety wants you to believe. Finally, the third and perhaps most important step is to practice self-compassion. This is the secret ingredient. Your inner critic is probably working overtime, replaying every awkward pause and perceived mistake. You need to become your own best friend in this process. When you have a setback, and you will, because everyone does, it's crucial that you don't beat yourself up. Imagine your best friend tried to talk to someone new and it felt awkward. Would you tell them they were a total failure and should just give up? Of course not. You'd say, hey, you were so brave for even trying. That took guts. I'm proud of you. You must learn to speak to yourself with that same kindness and encouragement. After a tough social interaction, instead of spiraling into criticism, I want you to literally pause and say to yourself, that was hard, and I did it anyway. I'm learning, and it's okay that it wasn't perfect. This isn't about letting yourself off the hook. It's about giving yourself the emotional support you need to get back up and try again. Compassion fuels resilience, while criticism fuels retreat. So, to recap, shift your focus off the imaginary spotlight. Start small by stacking manageable wins, and treat yourself with the kindness you'd offer a dear friend. These aren't just theories from a book. They are proven strategies that have helped countless people reclaim their lives from social anxiety. You have the power to do this. Host smiles warmly, a final encouraging look. I really hope these tips were helpful. If this resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. And I'd love to know, which of these steps are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on living a happier, more confident life. See you in the next video.